Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? At the 10. Touchdown, Texas A&M, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. To the air, it's Moore. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion. Wants to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Ball handed off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunity.
Put into the end zone, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25.
The Oregon offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the 1st down? The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a first down.
Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to 31 and a first down. Ducks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, in the completion.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Receiver in motion now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Let's see if this score can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And they'll use the ground game here. As the first down is still going. They've got it, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
That's good for fighting Texas.
Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Reed. And it's incomplete. Even on the first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 3rd down is a handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. 1st and goal for the offense. Ball handed off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, but they punch it in from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance. Try to get that touchdown.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the wideout goes in motion. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And looking for a big play here. Got a man! Catch made! Big play!
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down now at the 44. A lot can change in one play. Suddenly this offense out near midfield. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. Fights off a defender. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Oregon. They were not going to catch him that time. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He's got room to run. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Reed. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Tailback with another carry. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Just trying to get rid of it.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield. You better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
2nd down after the incompletion. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here. Actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Moss. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back. It's Reed. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's got some space here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. Texas A&M offense back on the field. To the air, it's Reed. Grab down the middle, it's Concepcion. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Aggies come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kurt, to take a shot here.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Dropping back. It's Moore. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
It's 3rd down for the offense. The gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally bring him down with the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
When they hit him just as he releases the ball, it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back. It's Reed. Makes a quick catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job of the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on it.
Oh, and it's blocked. Only scoop it up. Can he make something happen here? The 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. Past the 10. And he takes it all the way back for 2 points. What a play.
Well, Chris, that's something you're not going to see very often. A lot of people may not know the rule here. But this is a blocked PAT and a live ball. The offense does a great job of picking it up. And somehow, they get 2 points in avoiding disaster.
So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Toss play to the outside. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught quickly. And they bring him down, and that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it here.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Whittington. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, a big part of the reason, Chris, we've seen this offense be able to build a lead is because of the way they've mixed up the run with the pass. Back-to-back plays, positive yards. I love that they're keeping an aggressive mindset, even working with the lead.
The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Hughes. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
1st and 10 play coming up. From the shotgun to hand off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Ducks come to the line in a hurry up. Pounding away with the run game. You finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First and goal, handoff. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The back's got it. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on the 1st down.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To dart right down the middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Has the 1st, still on the move. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Smart heads heads-up play by this quarterback. Hey, listen, they're trailing. He's got to make some plays, and if nothing's open downfield, use your legs, pick up as many yards as you can, get out of bounds, and get ready for that next play.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Ooh. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Oh, that one's picked off. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff games coming out of the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's low. They gain him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to find room. It's Hughes. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.